Number 3. So, it's telling us simplify each completely, which 5th grade terms reduce this fraction. Okay? So, all we have to do is factor, see if we can factor the numerator and the denominator, see if things can cancel out. Can I factor the numerator?
No.
Nope, it's as factored as it'll go. So we just stay n plus 9 on top. That's it. Okay. Can we factor the denominator?
No. Yes.
Yes, we can play the number game with the denominator, right? Okay, what multiplies to negative 45 adds to positive 4? Connor?
Full and 9.
So close. What do you got, Connor?
5 and negative 7?
Ooh, 5 and negative 7 would give me negative 35. You're so close.
Oh, wait. 5 and negative 9.
There we go. Wait. Let's check. Okay, 5 and negative 9 will multiply to negative 45. You're absolutely right. But 5 minus 9 is going to give me a negative 4. Are we looking for negative 4?
Oh, switch it.
Switch it. Okay, let's make the 5 negative, the 9 positive. Now when I add those together, now I get my positive
How
4.
does that just like, how?
How? So remember when we practiced like FOIL and the box method?
Yeah.
When we multiplied things out, this is what we got, right? Now we're going backwards. Think of it like tying your shoe was FOIL, untying your shoe was factoring,
Untying the shoe.
right? We're just untying the shoe. The number game, what multiplies that adds to that. Boom.
I'd rather keep.
Okay, so we found it, right? We found the two factors. It is negative 5, so we have n minus 5, and positive 9, n plus 9. Well, tell me, what pieces get to cancel? This is the fun part. What pieces are exactly the same?
And a 9.
N plus 9 can cancel with n plus 9. What's left on top?
Nothing.
The scary 1.
The invisible 1, right? When he's left on top, we have to write him. When he's left on bottom, we don't have to. So I'm left with 1 over n minus 5. You can put parentheses around him if you want. You don't have to. But boom. We simplified that rational, aka reduced the fraction. Cool.
Oh, tie the shoe again.
Now, number 4. Factoring. We're still factoring these guys. It's just a little different, okay? Our numerator. Do they have something in common? Meaning 49 and 63. Is there something we could divide both those numbers by?
Oh, goodness.
Connor?
3.
Not quite 3, I don't think. What'd you say, Braden?
7.
7. Beautiful. I agree. That's the biggest one. So let's divide out a 7. Can I divide out a K?
No.
No, because they both don't have one, right? So 7's the only thing I can divide out. So 49 divided by 7, what's that going to give me?
7.
7. So we get 7K for that first term. 63 divided by 7.
9.
9. So we have 7K plus 9 in there. Sorry, it's a little squished. Now, 63. Tell me, did we just divide 63 by 7? Yeah. Can't I rewrite 63 as 7 times 9? Yeah. It's the same thing. So now that helps me because what can cancel out? Careful here. What can cancel out?
The 7.
The 7s. The 7's on the outside, right? Piece and a piece. Wait a second. I see a 9 and a 9. Can I cancel those guys?
Yes. No.
No.
No, because this 9's a piece of that guy. That 9's a whole piece. So our final answer is 7K plus 9 over 9.
That's a funny number.
Yep, this is a reduced rational.
7K. I wish I had that.
Okay, show me a fist of 5 on factoring and then simplifying the fraction. Factor it, cancel it out. How are we feeling? Nice. No. Okay, so now what are we doing? Simplify each expression, but what operation do we see in the middle now? We're dividing.
That sign scares me.
It is. It's not our favorite, right? So remember, with dividing fractions, which these guys are, they're just big scary fractions. Remember, keep, and yes, I want you to put this on your paper. Keep, change, flip. That's going to help us. Keep, change, flip. That is how we divide fractions. Okay, well, here's the thing. I like getting rid of the division symbol like the very first step. So, keep. We're keeping our first rational. So go ahead and just copy that whole guy. X squared minus 2x minus 48 over 10. Keep. Change. We're changing from division to multiplication. Division to multiplication.
So then you just flip, so it'd be 10 over x squared plus 11x plus 30.
You got it. So then flip 10 on top now. X squared plus 11x plus 30. You got it. Love it. Keep, change, flip. Okay? Now it becomes the exact same thing we're doing with factoring and canceling things out. So my first numerator, this guy. Let's factor him. We got to play the number game. What two numbers are going to multiply to negative 48 and add to negative 2? What do you think? Multiply to negative 48, add to negative 2.
8 is 5 is 7.
5 and 7 would be 35. What multiplies to 48?
8 is 7.
Not quite 8 times something.
6 and 8.
6 and 8, okay. If I want negative 2, I want my 8 to be negative because that one's bigger. Okay, so that means this numerator factor to x minus 8, x plus 6. Okay, there's our numerator. It's all over 10. I'm going to keep it as 10, and you'll see why in a second. Okay, now my other guy. 10 is on top. We're going to keep him 10 as well. Now let's go ahead and factor this denominator. What two numbers multiply to 30 and add to 11?
Oh,
10 and 2?
no, it's 5 and 6, right?
5 and 6? We agree? I agree. X plus 6, x plus 5. Okay, keep, change, flip. We factored. And here's the great thing about multiplication. We can actually make this guy one big fraction. That's really what multiplication really is. One big fraction. So now tell me, this is the fun part. What are the exact same that you see on top and bottom that we can cancel? Tens? Yep. See a tens? What else? Anything? Connor? The x plus 6 and the x plus 6. And that's it, right? Can't cancel x minus 8 with x plus 5. So that becomes our final simplified answer. On top, x minus 8. On bottom, x plus 5. Woo! Simplified. You guys just divided a rational expression. Boom. Okay, let's keep doing it. Practice makes progress, right? We don't have to be perfect, just gotta get better. Okay, we're using our same little mantra, little saying. Keep, right? Keep the first guy, copy him down. 7 minus m over 8m minus 56. Keep. First guy stays the same. Change. We change from division to multiplication. And flip. Flip the last guy. So now m plus 6 is on top, 1 on bottom. Keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. Okay. This guy's actually not too mean. There's only one piece that we can actually really factor. Which guy is it? Which one can we factor? Do you see? Do you think? That guy is this guy's already factored, kind of.
56.
Yeah, this guy, we can factor. Okay, so he's one where we think, what do they have in common? What can I divide both 8 and 56 by?
5.
Can't divide those guys by 5. Can I divide them both by 8?
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can divide them both by 8. Let's take out an 8. So I have 8 on bottom. Okay, that's going to leave me with 1m. And then what's negative 56 divided by 8? What do we get? Negative...
That's higher.
What is it? 7. Nice job. So that bottom guy factors to 8 over m minus 7. Look at this, you guys. This is something cool in math. 7 minus m and m minus 7. Kind of the same, but opposite, right?
Yeah.
So here's what we do with that. This is why math is so fun. We're going to manipulate this guy so that we can actually cancel those out. We're going to factor out a negative 1 on top. All that really means is divide by negative 1. That turns it into, instead of negative m, becomes positive m. Instead of positive 7, it becomes... Oh, wow, that's a cool trick. Yep, super cool. Okay, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Now we're multiplying by m plus 6. Can I factor m plus 6?
No.
Nope. It's as low as it'll go.
How low can
And 1 is like as low as you can go. So, we're multiplying. Remember, with multiplication, it can just become one big fraction. Top and bottom there. Now comes our fun part. What can cancel out?
7.
Did our little trick so that m minus 7 can now cancel with m minus 7. Anything else can cancel?
No.
Nah.
What?
Well, kinda, yeah.
1 negative 1? Yeah.
The negative stays there, right? But the 1s can cancel, so that means I'm left with negative m plus 6 on top. Bottom, the only thing I'm left with is 8. That's perfectly fine. Your computer might want you to distribute that negative in, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, but for now, that's a great answer. Alrighty, 2 more times. It's not too bad. Vision's not too scary with this guy. Okay, our little mantra, keep. First guy stays the same. X minus 6 over 8x cubed minus 48x squared. Ooh. Keep the first guy. Change. We're going from division to...
I got a double.
Uh-huh. And flip. X minus 3 is now on top. 1's on bottom. I'm not sure, but I'm recording right now. Okay, so keep, change, flip. Now what we got to do is factor and see if things can cancel. So let's look at our first denominator. X minus 6. X minus 6. Can I factor it?
No.
Nope. It's as factored as it'll go. X minus 6. Yay. Okay, now let's look at its denominator. Ooh. 8x cubed and negative 48x squared. Can I divide 8 and 48 by something? What can I divide them both by?
8
Well.
and 7?
12,
I can divide them both by what?
6.
I can't divide 8 by 6, but I see you're thinking, can I divide them both by 8?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can divide them both by 8, right? So that means I can take out an 8. How many x's can I take?
1.
2.
2. I can take the smaller amount. This guy has 3, this guy has 2. So I can take 2. I take the smaller amount. Okay? 8 divided by 8's just 1. 3 x's, but I took away 2 x's. I'm left with 1. Tell me, what's 48, or negative 48, excuse me. Negative 48 divided by 8.
6.
Positive 6?
Negative 6.
Negative 6. Boom. There we go.
Oh.
That was easy. Okay, now let's look at our next numerator. Can I factor x minus 3?
No.
Nope, he's factored. And 1 I definitely can't factor. So that guy just stays the same. Okay, let's turn it into one big fraction so we can start canceling stuff. What can cancel?
X and 6.
X minus 6 and x minus 6. Anything else?
No.
Nope. So final answer, x minus 3 on top over 8x squared. Definitely don't have to put the 1, right? That doesn't change it. So x minus 3 over 8x squared. Nice job, you guys. Nice. Okay, one more time. You guys are getting it. Okay, keep the first guy the same. Copy him down. M plus 7 over 5m. Change. We're changing from division to multiplication. And flip. 5m's now on top. 8m minus 40 on bottom. Keep, change, flip. What up, Anson? Alrighty. Okay, let's see what we can factor so we can start canceling some things out. M plus 7. Can I factor that guy? M plus 7?
No.
Nope. He stays M plus 7. 5m. Can I factor that guy?
No.
Nope. Stays 5m. Wow, this is easy. Now on top, 5m. Just said we can't factor him, so he stays 5m. Now my last denominator. Ooh, I can factor these guys because what can I divide both 8?
Oh, it's 5.
Ooh, I see you're thinking, but I cannot divide 8 by 5. What can I divide 8 by?
1, 8, 2, 8.
What can I divide it by, Gabe? 8. I can divide both those guys by 8. So then I'm going to get what, Eli?
5.
There we go. So then I'm left with just 1m, or m. Negative 40 divided by 8 gives me my negative 5.
5 can cancel out.
So let's go ahead and turn this into one big fraction so we can start canceling some pieces. Remember, this is a whole piece. Put some parentheses around him if you want. Okay, then Kaylee, what can cancel?
5m and 5m.
Beautiful. 5m, 5m. Anything else?
No.
Nope. No other pieces are exactly the same.
Great.
So then my final answer is m plus 7 on top over 8 times m minus 5. And there we go. Oh, that wasn't bad at all, you guys. Keep, change, flip.